If you guys think back to Fishman Island, you remember that there was a Kraken which Luffy ended up befriending. Now you guys might also remember that that Kraken was taken from his home and enslaved by Hody Jones. Where was that home? It ended up being the North Pole, and I believe that Luffy and the Straw Hats will eventually make their way there and will have an epic arc. If you think about it, the Straw Hats have been in a variety of locations. They've been in the desert, they've been in the snow island, they've been in the sky, underwater, but they've yet to be in an ice island or an ice location, and the North Pole would fit that perfectly. Now, who would they meet at the North Pole? There's a person in particular who we've seen, who I believe is from the North Pole. That person, I believe, will be Whitey Bay. Now, you guys might not remember her, but she was one of the allies to the Whitebeard pirates during the Marineford arc. And the reason why I think that she will be in the North Pole is because of her ship, which is an icebreaker. Now, if you guys don't know what an icebreaker is, it's a ship that's used to go through glaciers of ice, and she used it to crush through Aokiji's ice in Marineford and leave an opening for the Whitebeard pirates. So why does she have an icebreaker as a ship? Well, I would assume that she would be in an area surrounded by glaciers. That's the only reason you would need that kind of ship. So it's very interesting, and you can tell that it's her ship because of the design of the ship has her logo and emblem on them. So it's not just from random ship she borrowed, it is her ship. So I would assume that she lives in an area near glaciers, and so far from what we've seen, there's only the North Pole or the South Pole that we've heard of, and possibly wherever Don Chinjao's treasure is, but that was unspecified. That might even be the North Pole itself. The reason that I specifically think that she's from the North Pole is because of her Jolly Roger. Now, when I looked at it, I instantly thought of a world map, and I thought about the longitude lines, which normally would appear to be parallel to each other, but as you approach the North Pole, they end up being radial, as they come out all from one point. So that's why I think that she is from the North Pole. And if this is the case, then that means that that skull in the middle of the Jolly Roger indicates that the North Pole is actually a pretty dangerous place. And that's why I'm excited. This would be an awesome arc, awesome adventure for them to embark on. And hey, we might even see Luffy reunite with the Kraken, and maybe his family gets to meet them. Whitey Bay and her crew might end up helping the Straw Hats and taking down the villain of that arc. And so it'd be really interesting. I'm really excited to see if this is actually something that's going to happen, and how Oda's going to go about it. So let me know down below what your thoughts on this theory are. Let me know, do you guys think that there might be a North Pole arc? If not, maybe what do you guys think about the South Pole as well, since it was mentioned in Volume 3 in one line by Buggy. So let me know your thoughts down below. Until next time, thanks for watching.